What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with our Grombrindal campaign. We are building up Grombrindal's army to make his army absolutely beastly. We got some armies preparing to take out Archaon since he decided to abandon all of his vassals. But to stop him from expanding more, we did go ahead and declare war on him. We probably should have moved you in Underway because you can't replenish anyways. But I'm hoping that his army will be enough to take out that garrison. It should be. We have Joseph and the three amigos taking down Scarbrand, who is almost finished off. Let's initiate with Belagar and see if he needs reinforcements. You do not. Go ahead and occupy this real quick. Then we gotta decide where to send my boy Joseph. We can go ahead and destroy that building. Just get some upgrades, get some walls. We have Thoric here. We have Sigmar. We have Bretonia. Black Tower of Arkan.
I have time.
If we trade this settlement, you're really only willing to get military access with us. I think we'll take that though,
for the lady.
because we want to start establishing relations in the south so that we don't have to keep pushing this way. And I think it's about time to declare war on Queek, which will be perfect timing for when we want to confederate with Thoric over here. So you, my friend, can keep on moving. We do not have military access with you yet. So what would you be willing to give us for, what is this called? Some pyramid. Black Pyramid of Nagash. You're willing to take a military alliance for that. Military access. We'll take your money. We'll do that. I'm content with that. That bolsters our south down here. Tzeentch looks like they pushed up pretty far, which is a little bit concerning. We also have Tic-Tac-Toe, who is not going to be a huge fan of us. I'm assuming that this is Queek. Is Queek at war with Thoric? He is. And the last defenders. Alright, Joseph, I think we're gonna send you down here to take on Karag Orud. My friend down here, you can come over this way. You're going after Granti Mongol. You're gonna take attrition though. We'll go in Underway. Belagar leveled up with a few of his heroes. Let's get Stand Your Ground. Relentless, Sapper, and Blade Shield. And then we need to move our armies by the elves. We just took out Alethanar, but they are coming towards the Twisted Glade. We can get you in here. And hopefully we can get a better view of what's inside this army. You can use some defenses. A bunch of phoenixes. With walls, we should be okay over there. I think we're gonna get ready to start sending you towards Marathi. I don't think we want to go to war with Nehek. I don't think that benefits us in any way. Can you take this army out? You can. You lose those miners. I'm not going to worry about that. Regiment of Renown, so we can get them back in 10 turns anyways. And this army's just kind of Grombrindal's leftovers. We're going to get you to jump across. You're going to force march back into our territory for replenishment. We're not quite in range of Malachi's buildings. But we were trying to decide if we wanted to fill the rest with iron breakers or with hammers. I think we're gonna go iron breakers. One more turn till we can get that last one in. Ungrim is smashing the wood elves over here. We'll go take their capital. Griffinwood is secure. You can have more hit points. We'll keep focusing on your runes. What's our diplomacy like with the Empire? It looks like just military access and trade. We were waiting to get an alliance with you until we were ready to fight Queek, which we are. We'll go ahead and establish that alliance. And then Reichland. You are open to a defensive alliance. And now a military alliance. Alrighty, so the three main Empire factions that we have discovered, we have alliances with. Could get military alliances with Kislev. But I think I want to hold off on Kislev. Because Kislev holds territories that we need for our grudges. Do I want to go after... Why are you way over here? You went all the way around to go after Queek? Why wouldn't you come through here? That's odd. I don't know if we want to take the Silver Pinnacle yet. That makes me a little nervous. They don't have any allies. I don't want to call in my allies because I don't want them taking territory over here. I guess we'll do it because if anything, it'll make Drazoith a little happier with us. Decisive victory. We do have some runes. Bonus versus large, I guess, on the Doomseekers. Acceleration. Doomseekers, I guess. Go ahead and occupy that. And then once we... 10 turns that the undead are gonna attack us in here. I think we should focus on defenses first. Astrogoth is right up here. Foe Seeker. Fell-handed warrior. Runic imbuement. I think we'll hold on to that. We're not in a rush to get that grudge done because we still have plenty of others that we need to catch up on. You're keeping an eye on things as well as you. This army's moving in, so let's try and keep track of this. Grombrindal should be ready here shortly. You can just really use growth. Frozen City. Not interested in anything besides income. We might trade those eventually. Bard Camp. We'll go ahead and get you upgraded. Check diplomacy. We can go ahead and end the turn.
Talk if you must. It won't change your fate.
Garbrand, you really want peace, bro? Down to your last settlement? Not even gonna try and put up a last stand fight? That's weak. 2 Death Shriekers, some Chaos Dwarves. He does have 1 Infernal Ironsworn. And some Centaurs. Army's not the worst. It's a decent army, though. Faction encountered Clan Pestilence. Where did we encounter them at? I don't know. I don't know how we see them.
Unlikely.
Let us begin.
This is our better army.
Wisdom of the layer. Aye.
If we go out there, we're caught in the water. And if we can't defeat them, we're in trouble. Let's bring up reinforcements. We're not in a rush to take out Marathi. Felix leveled up. Let's get you hard to hit. And then we can get Grombrindal's last Ironbreaker in there, so his army will be ready in 3 turns. Ooh. 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 Do we have what it takes to take on Archaon? We can bring this Grudge Settler army as reinforcements.
Leave it to me.
Let's see how this looks.
Quickly. I've an oath to fulfill.
Close victory, medium casualties. Can we do better than that? His infantry isn't that scary. Archaon himself is. Don't have the best units in this army. We have anti-large. This is probably going to be our hardest fight against Archaon that we have in this campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and try and fight it and see how we do. Let's test our luck against the Everchosen. The least successful of all Slayers, these warriors have thrown themselves into deadly combat. Didn't get to finish it. Now they have a Hell Cannon, whose range is right there. We'll get you guys lined up. Great weapons on the ends. I think we'll hold over here. Try and wait for our reinforcements if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to. I guess all of you guys out front. And then Quarrelers and Grudge Throwers in the back. And then you two can go up here. Alright, they are going to wait it out. So let's go ahead and fast forward. I don't think we've checked out the Doom Seekers or the Pirates up close. Pirates, and here are our regiments of renowned Doom Seekers. Looks like they have runic magic flowing through their tattoos. This army is just going to be a sacrificial army. If we beat back Archaon, I don't think we'll face too much more resistance. So let's get them moving. Keep fast forwarding. Move up these units a tad. See if we can get our Grudge Throwers in range. I'm sure the Hell Cannon outranges our Grudge Throwers. But maybe not. So let's get our Grudge Throwers in range. Nearly there. That should be enough. These guys are getting into position. Let our grudge thrower go crazy for a little bit, see if we can get any good hits, and we will move up our grudge settler army to take the brunt of the hit. Chaos Knights of Tzeentch are over here. Other side just has Chaos Warhounds. You still barely aren't close enough.
Long be it. Anad. Kazuk. Yes, yes.
That should be close enough for you.
Bring death on them.
I got some bloodletters. Doesn't look like any advanced troops. Exalted Hero of Nurgle on a rot beast. Those rot beasts are pretty freaking nasty. Let's just go ahead and move up with our army, because they're gonna focus us with the hell cannon anyways. Everybody except for our grudge thrower can move up. You guys can all run. You guys can come out of shield wall and run. Get everybody moved up, get into range. They are taking out the aspiring champions. Not exactly who I would choose for you to hit, but hey, do your thing. Archaon just casted Spirit Leech on us. Go ahead and close the gap on this flank. And then let's go ahead and set up for this flank.
Yes.
See if we can get them to push forward with our ranged troops. Our Dragon Slayer pirates. Our Drong Slayers? I keep saying Dragon Slayers. Anyways, those guys are getting messed up by the Hell Cannon. Some sacrifices that we'll just have to make. Nobody said dealing with artillery would be easy. Let's move you up just a tad. I think you guys can afford to move up. Iron Drakes here are about to start firing. Preferably on their Chaos Warriors with halberds. Bingo. See if this gets them to move up. Oh yeah, we figured as much. Looks like they're just kind of rotating. But we'll do the same. Who are you hitting now? Still the Slayer Pirates? Alright, you guys focus here. The Slayer should help, being anti-large. Let's try and keep our Iron Drakes free here to keep firing. You guys should be armor piercing. Let's get you guys up against the Chaos Warriors. You guys can go after these bloodletters. And then hopefully we can collapse on the middle. About to get a spell off on these guys. And here. Try and move you out the way if we can. Blasting pack charges I don't think are gonna work out for us here. So let's just go ahead. Charge our lords in. Use our abilities. And go ahead and press play. They are about to hit our Iron Drakes, but we can send our Slayers in to take care of those Chaos Spawn. Taking down these Knights nicely. They're all about to break. Infantry struggling a little bit on this side. Iron Drakes are kind of shooting our people in the back. And now are getting focused by their artillery. Get our Doomseekers in. Pull these guys back. Archaon's in here, which is a little scary for us. You guys have used your blasting pack charges. That's a decent flaming skull. He's using all his magic against us. I need to break through on this left side so we can get to that hell cannon. Trying to snipe Archaon. Send our Doomseekers in. All of our lords seem to be doing pretty well. You guys are getting terrified. They got their Chaos Giant in here, but Chaos Giant is getting demolished. Alright, these guys are fleeing. Get you into the middle. Alright, Iron Drakes, let's try and move you guys back. You guys are taking some heavy fire here. Chaos Giant's down. Can we move past here? Man, Archaon spells are nasty. Chaos Knights came back. Looks like we took care of the spawn. So you two go over here and help this flank out. You guys go after here. And then it's really just heroes for us. These guys are getting messed up a bit. They're against Inspiring Champions, that would be why. Archaon's about to go down. And I think there goes the massive break. See if we can bring Archaon down before he gets away. I don't think that's going to be the case with him being on horse. We might catch him though. No, he's just barely going to get away. That's alright though. Just got to finish off the Hell Cannon, and this match is over. Got a little dicey in areas, but no units lost. Question is are we gonna lose units to attrition now? The Grudge Settler units shouldn't attrition. They're in underway. But I think we might have moved too far with Norgrim for him to go into encampment stance. So we'll see. If we lose the Longbeard Grudge Settlers, I'm not too hurt by it. I'd like to replace these two units and then eventually replace the Dwarf Warriors. Miners too. We need more Slayers in here. Want another unit of Doomseekers. We'll take replenishment.
Come with me if you want to die.
We took out a majority of his army. He's probably going to retreat back into the walls, but we can get replenishment. Physical resistance, +2 melee attack when fighting against all these factions. Spell resistance, which is nice. Nice against Archaon. Let's get Thunder.
Not bad.
Stubborn Defiance. Let's make sure we're in reinforcement range. He's left with 5 units in his hero. And that garrison's not that great. I think we did okay there. Is it time? Is it time to declare war on Queek? He probably has some armies up here. Would not be ideal for us. We declare war on you. You have no allies. We're joined by everybody. You don't have anything in here. Alrighty. Free settlement for us. You... Can you reach here? This is dangerous because they could have armies in any of these territories without us knowing. Pyrrhic victory because you have an army sitting outside. Dude, you have 6 Hell Pit Abominations? Is that really necessary? We only lose a hammer if we auto-resolve, but I think I'd rather try and siege them down. See if we can do some damage. If they have a second army, though, we might be in trouble there.
Demon Slayer.
Let's see if we can finish off Scarbrand real quick. And we can bring you on over.
Let us find our deaths. Take it for the High King.
Scarbrand has another territory? Or does he just have an army somewhere? Really, dude? You have a settlement way down here? Be so for real. Be so for real.
Demon Slayer.
Alrighty, you can move farther in force march, so let's get you moving. You're gonna take attrition. That's fine. I think we get Thoric to help out against Queek. You get bonuses from hammers. We're basically using all of our global recruitment. So let's just give you basic troops and get one hammer going. Can't really get anything good with grudge settlers yet. Thoric will probably get attacked right here. Not gonna lie to you guys.
My axe thirsts for war.
If we lose him, we lose him.
Malachi McKayson.
Try and finish off the scaling here with Malachi.
We're going to battle.
Perfect. That's another enemy of ours down.
Innovator.
I guess we'll get you more weapon strength for the time being.
Gift from Grunyi himself.
Keep upgrading your buildings. You're gonna link up with Grombrindal. We have these guys who are not exactly sure what to do
Tag them.
about these high elves. We only lose a Slayer unit by taking this army out. I think that's worth it. We can get a Slayer back pretty easily. Let's get replenishment, push them back.
Wisdom of the layer.
We just got the Sword of Cain. Ooh. You know what? Let's take it. We're taking it. That's definitely going to give us some debuffs. Diplomatic relations and control all provinces. And that's just the first stage.
Let us begin.
But I'm hoping that this will help us take on the High Elves, because I think we might just push to Ulthuan here.
One rag.
Go ahead and give him your Slayer,
What?
and then we will just get another Dwarf Warrior in here for now.
My axe.
Fill out these armies.
War.
Push on Ulthuan.
Slayer in me seeks death.
Bedchaffen. She's getting taken out here by the Empire. But yeah, we'll move down here.
Aye, I'll move.
Shouldn't be anything scary enough to take on Ungrim down here.
Demon Slayer.
We move down here. Are we safe? They have two armies. Let's try and go into ambush, see if we can draw some people out. And then we have our heroes. Does Archaon have any reinforcements coming up? He does have another 15 stack here.
Hush from you.
Okay.
Forwards! Arun's duty.
You're keeping an eye on this army. We lost that settlement, but we'll take it back shortly, hopefully. We'll give you some recruitment, I guess. We basically have all the other buildings taken care of there. You're willing to get trade with us and are at war with Tzeentch. We'll get non-aggression and military access, try and make friends with you as well. Gonna boost you up to 19. Secures our south even further. What do we need for Thoric? 44.8. 39.4. So we need about 5k. We still have to wait 2 turns anyways, but I don't think we'll get 5k in 2 turns. Who can level up? Rungni.
Leave it to me.
We'll give you Demon's Bane.
Bane of
Your Thane can take Blade Shield. Deadwood, no. Can you get defenses? You can. Not that you really ever need it, but why not, right? Let's get growth in there. How are we doing on grudges? Still need 4 provinces. All the elves are alive. Exiles of Corn and Last Defenders. We're gonna have to wait on until we get Thoric. Not gonna get this anytime soon. Starting to make progress on this, or we will when we send Grombrindal out. Here we're not gonna get anytime soon. Cult of Pleasure, we're taking on Ulthuan first. Tower of Crack we can't get because of Kislev. Glanmores and Carrick 8 Peaks we should be able to get soon. And Sealed Tomb. So 1, 2. We're moving on to Ulthuan. We can get this. So we'll get there. We don't have to declare war on Kislev. It would just kind of be more en route for us. Alright, let's end another turn. We're at 50% with only 1 turn remaining after this to finish our grudges, so it's definitely getting harder to complete now that we're deeper in the campaign. You did come out with a second army. If we retreat, Thoric did get attacked. We'll just sacrifice Thoric for the time being.
Greetings. I am
Thorgrim, not Thoric.
You knew that?
I always mix those two up. Don't want to declare another war. But right now, I'm helping you out with Queek. Just be happy with me. They're pushing back a little bit. Not a big deal. Finish them off shortly. Thorgrim is wounded. Do we have the research to bring him back super quick? Or nah? How many turns are you wounded for? 4 turns. You should probably build your army at Karazakarak. Let's get some military buildings in here. Go ahead and upgrade you. We'll spend a bunch of money here. Defenses. And then we don't have enough to recruit a lord, so we'll do that next turn. Or if we make more money throughout this turn.
Dishonored.
He completely left the Howling Citadel alone. This army's about to go away next turn, so we might as well try and take advantage. He is moving his second army up to reinforce. But we can go ahead and take this, and now we're going to have walls if he wants to attack us.
Follow at your peril.
Not the greatest settlement, but because this dude's replenishment rate is so high, we're getting decent replenishment. Even with it being uninhabitable. So we might have to prepare against an onslaught of Archaon, but it shouldn't be too bad to deal with. You move further in force march.
I'm going.
You can't quite make it into Morgheim. You do not have lightning strike, so let's link you up with Joseph. Wait for reinforcements. We drew out 2 of their armies. We know where they're at.
By my hammer, it will be done.
Rungni, you can start moving over probably up north to help when Thorgrim comes in. Move you this way so you don't take attrition. Belagar's waiting. We have these boys who we wanted to send up against the High Elves. We'll stay in our territory so we still get replenishment, but we want to keep them together just in case we get jumped on. The High Elves should have plenty of armies to try and deal with us.
Past is the past.
Malachi, my friend, you are going to come and link up with Grombrindal. This army can start recruiting from Malachi's place.
There's no bother. I'll do it.
We'll give you some better stuff. Let's get... we can't because we need him to be in his special stance.
It is time.
You can just kind of stay here for now.
Seeker.
Guthrie, we will link you up with Grombrindal or Belagar as well. You have rather a weak army. You're trying to finish off the Wood Elves over here. Now we want to see if we can trade some of these territories with Kislev to get the Hell Pit. Because then that opens up that grudge for us.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Growth. Then we have to come back and deal with that army. We haven't even bothered checking the events recently, but it's really not anything too important at this point in the game. Unless major factions start declaring war on each other. I guess we'll start going for this, because we'll probably send you up against like the Chaos Dwarves eventually. We didn't draw anybody in. Can we take out this army? There's Drazoith. He could declare war on us very soon. Go ahead and occupy that.
To doom, then.
We'll get you Blade Shield.
If it speeds me doom, I'm for it.
Level up all these guys real quick. And then we'll have to see what Drazoith does. Very possible he declares war on us here soon. You're keeping an eye on Archaon. We could try and wound his hero here. Only at 22%. He's probably going to get wounded on this. Nope, just a failure. Then we have this guy following the Chaos Dwarf army. He's just staying here. Not enough money. Research. Grudge Settler unit capacity per army. We'll probably get all three of these. We have plenty of Oath Gold to spend. Diplomacy. I don't think that they'd be willing to trade the Hell Pit for anything at the moment.
The Frozen Kingdom
Trade
welcomes
settlement,
all its
Hell Pit.
allies.
146. Oh yeah, we're not even close to getting that. Which is annoying. We need something like Kislev, Prague, Volksgrad, Erengrad. I don't think any of these territories is doable for them. We're gonna hold off on our alliances though. Go ahead and end another turn.
There'll be plenty of time for talk. First, we drink.
No. Week is trying to run a rampage on our northern territories. We win this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take you out. Morkheim succeeded in their defense. You're gonna keep sacking all of our territories. No, you're gonna take one. Age of Reckoning. So we didn't get an army. New age begins. We need 33,000. That's ridiculous. Research is done. Trezoeth is trespassing. But he's trying to take out this army. Let's go ahead and fall back to the Silver Pinnacle. If we have to give up the Blasted Expanse, that's fine. I'd rather have walls to defend ourselves. Archaon fell back. He did not want the smoke. But this guy is now on his own. The Grudge Settler army has disappeared. So we kind of need him to hold it down for the moment. If we go encampment stance, Spirit of Grungni works. What do we want to give you? Gyro bombers are pretty nice. Not the best of infantry for us. Let's get some anti-large in here. You guys are anti-infantry. You should be able to move as long as you stay in range. Grombrindal still needs another turn. So let's move as far as possible to where this guy still stays in range. And next turn we'll get on the move with them. Norgrim, you're staying there. Joseph, you're coming up as reinforcements to help out Belegar. All of your runes are done. Let's get sharpened weapons. They have 3 armies over here now. This one could have lightning strike, but I don't think so. Not at rank 17. Let's move you up because we need to start taking some of these territories back. And we said we were going to build up an army here for Thorgrim. So let's just get him in for now. You need hammers. 1, 2, 3. Start getting those down. Belegar moved. We have these guys trying to take on the High Elves. What's it look like if we go on a land? We have a Lariel here. I think this is Eatane. They are not at war with us. So we'll keep these 2 armies together, hit the Shrine of Cain next turn. You're trying to catch up with Belegar to help out with this push. Ungrim needs to move back down to try and take out this army. And then it's just you who is just keeping an eye on this Chaos Dwarf army. Let's get minus 5% upkeep for all units. Can't build anything. Quick check on diplomacy. We can't get Karakern or Zufbar to confederate. Rather wait for Thoric, but are we... We're at 40.6. 44.8. So 4.2k. Do we just take a confederation with one of these factions? Karakern would give us all this mountain territory. Zufbar would give us all this mountain territory. And basically all of Sylvania. We'd probably end up trading over to the Empire anyways. I think we're gonna hold off on that. He just sacked Varenka Hills, but we're not gonna bother repairing that. Not worth it. He'll probably just hit it again next turn. You came to attack us. We don't lose any units against your 3 armies. That is a really big battle. But I think the auto-resolve, again, is kind of giving us a blessing here. I mean, our reinforcements would get in way before they did, so we could get set up and just have to deal with this army for now. But it's really all those hell pit abominations, and then they have some decent missile troops. I think we'll take this blessing. There's a lot of Skaven to go around, so I'm sure that we'll end up fighting them in the end. But if we can basically destroy their southern flank, I'm good with that. Alrighty, Grombrindal, my friend, can finally get on the move and push against these Chaos Dwarves who are giving your people issues. You still have another turn of recruitment. Let's get a second Thunder in here. Finish you off. Malachi, you gotta stay behind. Move up just a little bit. You're just kind of holding down the fort for the moment. Joseph leveled up after that big fight. Your runes are all done. We're going after Grimnir's heirs. Deadly Onslaught, Woundmaker. Belagar and all his heroes leveled up. We'll get honored by Grimnir. Then try and go through some of your blue lines. See if we can get you Lightning Strike. Resolute. And then we'll get some Mentor. Relentless, I guess. And Scarred Veteran. Belagar, can you take Carrick Asgal by yourself? They have one army right here. You can take that. Let's go ahead and wipe them. Let's get you defenses. We can take this out and growth. And then we'll just keep these two guys together until we can get Guthrie out here. Keep you in our territory so you keep replenishing. Belagar leveled up again. Miner's Instinct. Sharpen Weapons. Scarred Veteran. Rungni. Can you take out Ronin? Ronin seems a bit injured. You can't reach Ronin. You don't take attrition here. So we could try and go into ambush. It's only a 40%, but see if we can draw that army towards us. You guys... Can you take out Alariel with both your armies? They have another army that moved up right here. Alariel's in forced march though. Pyrrhic victory with one army. We lose 2 units. Let's do it. These are our weaker armies anyways. We'll just try and steamroll. Try and catch up on some of our stuff. Income from post-battle loot, faction-wide. Take it.
For the wisdom of the layer.
You get bonuses from Dwarf Warriors and Longbeards. This is all units. Then we'll buff you up some more.
Onward, aye.
Deadly Onslaught for you.
Summon me if
You need another Slayer. And then you also lost, what was it? It was a Longbeard. So let's start getting you some Longbeards. Who else do we have? Ungrim.
I am the Slayer King.
Surprised these guys didn't move. You should be able to take this out easily. Take it. And that's them destroyed. Nice.
It is time.
Alright. Time to start moving you, my friend, up against our eastern threat. Don't think we're going to link you up with Grombrindal just yet. Grombrindal's probably going to stick more to the north. You're probably going to come in through here. If Jerzoith declares war on us, we could be in trouble after that. We're not at war with Grimgor, which is good, but Grimgor seems to have gotten pushed back. He has some territory down here. He's not at war with Tamarkan. We are. And then we have these heroes. Keep an eye on these two armies. Keep an eye on this army. Try and wound this guy. It worked. Let's get some specialists going. We're keeping you on the campaign map for now. Age of Reckoning Grudge Settler army size. At this point in the game, I don't know if we'll be able to make use of that just because we need so many grudges. I mean, we're already at 17%. You got 5,000? We can confederate. Let's do it. Last legendary lord is ours. Alright, so now we should have more armies to deal with. We have armies over here. This is probably all Queek's territory. Thorek, your army's really not too bad. So let's keep moving you up to deal with Queek. And then we'll move... Oh, we kind of need to get rid of one of these armies at least. Our income is hurting. I don't know if you have enough to finish off Scarbrand. I'm assuming he's going to have a full stack in there. But in case he wants to start taking some of this territory back. Can we give Sigmar Orion's camp? I don't want to deal with that territory. We'll see if you want to deal with it.
Praise be to Sigmar. What brings
You will take it.
Empire?
Be my guest. Land of the Dead. What settlement is this? You can also take Numas. Zinch has this territory here. Numas. Go ahead and take that. You have no more money. I'll just give it to you. Alrighty, these territories we'll hold onto for the time being. Karak Zorn. Don't need that in there. You don't need any of these growth buildings. Recruitment. Or this is upkeep for all Longbeard units. We don't have very many of those. Up here. Granite Mastiff probably needs... some defenses. Income. Temple of Skulls. Doomglade. None of this territory is ideal for us, so if we could give it away to somebody, I'd like to. Is there any armies we can do without? I'd hate to get rid of this army because we just built it up. We definitely need this army to start dealing with weak. Help us out there. We'll get a main infantry line of hammers. And then we'll get one torpedo going. Let's boost some more income. We desperately need it at this point. We're not making any money. We do have some heroes we can look at. Go ahead and look at that. We have you. You can be disbanded. Save us some money. We have you up here. Go ahead and get rid of you.
Let us begin. Demon.
And that's gonna be it. Go for growth for now, I guess. Not really looking to hold on to you. We could give you to tic-tac-toe eventually. I'd like to finish off Scarbrand and the cursed, or the last defenders before we go ahead and give up that territory. What's diplomacy look like now? Last defenders want trade. I need to wipe you out for a grudge. Sorry. Sorry, friend. We'll go ahead and leave the rest. And end another turn. Collected all the legendary Pokemon. We did it.
Welcome.
I'm gonna confederate with you eventually. Drazoith is still trespassing. Grimgor and Drazoith just went to war though. That is great news. Grombrindal, you can keep on moving. You're good to go. You can get moving. And Malachi can also get moving. Norgrim, you're staying there. Joseph, what's over here in this territory? Nothing. Go ahead and take it for me. We know Queek has at least 2 armies up in this territory.
True king of 8 peaks.
Can you reach Crooked Fang Fort? Don't think you can.
What do you want?
You're going for get Miner's Instinct. Woundmaker.
True king.
Let's move you up in encampment stance so we can keep replenishment.
I'm gone.
Yeah, you can't reach.
Grudge bearer. Follow it, you.
You can't quite move into reinforcement range, but we'll move you up with Belagar. Thoric can take Lybaris. Easy money. You have a ton of runes to equip. We won't go through that yet. We'll worry about that later. Who else do we have? We have Rungni over here. You should be able to deal with this army. Please don't retreat on us. We don't know where Queek's at either. You are gonna run. Are you gonna bring Queek in to double team me? The elves over here. We'll move up just a tad. We'll keep you in here. Keep replenishing. We'll move you up a tad. See if we can reach that next turn. How far can you move? Pretty far, apparently. I don't think this army can take you alone. That is our weaker force. Ungrim, we're gonna start sending you towards the east. You're gonna sit in the Silver Pinnacle. Big Game Slayer. Let's do it. Nori, you're trying to see what's going on with Scarbrand.
Out in the open. Hair dye. Squid blood's good.
Thoric leveled up. I think we're just gonna reset you. We'll get a different lord in here for now. Sure, we'll go with this one.
My anger burns bright.
Let's get better defenses for our flyers. And then it's just our heroes.
Cast the rune.
We have one army moving up a bit. Archaon built up a little. Nothing too concerning. You have two armies over here, including Astrogoth. We might have a big fight with these guys, with Malachi and Grombrindal here soon. That'll be fun. Income from all buildings, sure. Gonna be all of our money. I think we're kind of past the point where we have to worry about diplomacy. At least in the current moment.
Can I offer you a prophecy?
Because we're not gonna get alliances with Kislev just yet. We're not exactly sure what we want to do with them. Our south is pretty solidified. It's just Tzeentch that could be an issue to us. We're pushing on our east and north, and we're pushing against the elves. Marathi could be a game changer for us, and so could Drazoith, if they decided that they wanted to declare war on us. Grombrindal, let's keep moving you guys on up.
I'm leaving.
Malachi
Lawson's expert.
and Thyke. Interesting name. How are we doing up here? They're building up a third army. Where'd this other army go?
I'm moving.
Where'd their full stat go? That's a little concerning.
Lord of Clan Mo-
Joseph Dringo Rakaz?
I hope.
You can go over here. Easy money.
Unite now.
Crooked Fang Fort. Close victory.
To battle.
Go ahead and bring up our other army then.
Death Seeker.
We'll see just how close that fight will be.
Over there.
I thought so. Give me the decisive. Alright, another place occupied. We'll get you some defenses. Norgrim staying still. Rungni.
Demons.
That army might have moved into a settlement. Still don't know where Queek is.
Killed many.
Elsbeth might take some of these territories though.
Crap doom. To do.
We'll keep you in camp stance. Move you up just a little bit. Door Hall. We're seeing what we can do against the elves.
Thirsts for
You get reinforcements.
Beyond even Quaish.
Elves could be an issue for us. I think we gotta play defensive on that front. Ungrim's trying to move up. Hackenhoff, you can stay there. You're taking over for Thoric at the moment. We'll just move you on up to Lamia. And then we have Snorri trying to see what Scarbrand's up to.
My oath allows it.
Scarbrand kind of has a full stack.
Dishonored. Now we wait.
So we might need to get something better in this army. It's just a bunch of bloodletters, but he's gonna have, first of all, Scarbrand, who is very tough. And he's gonna have some of his regiments of renown. Before we go into leveling and anything else before we end this turn, we are gonna go ahead and end the episode here. We're making some good progress. Quick check on our legendary grudges. This is gonna take a while. This we're trying to push up against Queek to finish that off. Should finish this off soon. We need to figure out where the Hall of the Ancestors are. Don't think we're gonna get the Hell Pit. Starting to make progress and push this way with Ungrim. Cult of Pleasure still a while off. And then we should be able to get these two done soon. Which that's another +2 grudge settler unit capacity per army. Which will put us at 8. Pretty decent. As always, I appreciate y'all for being here and stopping by. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.